everyone, welcome back to Miss Jen channel. If you enjoy practical adulting contents and beginner-friendly financial topic, please don't forget to subscribe. So for today's vlog, we're going to talk about the MP2 savings in simple terms, especially for beginners who are curious about how it works and whether it's really worth it. Okay, so before we start with what is MP2, and then I just like to sit down here and talk about it. And, I'll try my best to explain it to you in a simple terms and maybe not try to convince, but also this is something that you want to ponder on. Kasi marami pa ring tao, or especially me, I don't have MP2 savings account, but since this is overrated already, so may second thought pa rin. Kasi I'm a type of person na ayoko na ng hassle na pupunta pa ng branch para maganto, ganyan. Daming gagawing process. Yun yung lagi ko nasa isip. Kaya, bataw doon, ayoko mag-enroll. Though, matagal na ako, over 10 years na akong member ng Pag-IBIG. So, ito siguro, it's something that na naisip ko that made me realize that sana pala ginawa ko na siya at the first time na nilaunch na may Pag-IBIG MP2. So, maybe this video will help you as well to ponder on, and then yung second thought nyo, maybe this time ma-answer yung mga second thoughts nyo. Ganyan. So, ayun, maybe this is something, this video might help you to convince na kahit habang bata pa kayo is, instead of spending it to something maybe mas deserve nyo mag-save. So, ayan. So first, what exactly is MP2? MP2 or Modified Pag-IBIG 2 is voluntary savings program under Pag-IBIG Fund, meaning it's optional. Yes, it's basically an additional savings program where your money can earn yearly dividends. So before you enroll to Pag-IBIG funds or MP2, so syempre we should know kung sino yung mga eligible. So, who can apply for MP2? Actually, usually, the active Pag-IBIG members, yan, mga employed, or yung mga, may mga MID number or Pag-IBIG MID number, and may mga recent contributions. It's also available for employees, freelancers, self-employed individuals, and especially our OFWs. So actually guys, kung makikita nyo naman sa background ko, so this is how it works. So I'll try my best to explain it in a simple term. So how does it actually grow your money? So basically, you put savings into your MP2 account. So for example, you already have an active account, right? We have already an active account, and then you already applied for MP2 savings account, and then active na siya, lalagyan mo na lang siya ng pera. So basically, once you put savings into your MP2 account, then every year yan, the Pag-IBIG government will declares dividend rates. Meaning dividend rates, example, may 5%, 7%, but historically, as far as I know, malaki talaga yung dividends nila yearly. And that's where your savings earnings from over time. So ito, maraming nagtatanong. So what is the minimum and maximum amount that you can put into your savings account? So one thing many people like about MP2 savings is that it's flexible. Meaning flexible, the minimum contribution is usually 500 pesos only. And the good thing is there is no maximum contribution limit. So technically, you can save depending on your budget. So very talaga siya, good for students. Yan, kung student ka man ngayon, I would really encourage you to save dahil bata ka pa. Or this is the right time to think about savings. And then especially, meron din kasi tayo mga working student. Yan, yung mga working students na yan, sobrang matatag yung mga yan. So, I know na yung it yung situation natin dito sa Philippines, it's something na nagka-high cost of living na rin siya. So, you have to save for yourself as well. So, try to use MP2 then, or try to think about savings in MP2, pag-ibig funds. So, maybe this, over time, this might help you for yourself. Pero kasi what I'm trying to point out is, habang bata ka pa, you have to save money for yourself. Kasi I know, especially yung mga working student is very, batawad doon, family oriented. So, mas inuuna nila, yun yung cultures madalas dito sa Philippines. And I'm also relatable dyan sa situation na yan. So, sa age ko to, ang masasabi ko lang is you really have to save money starting now, lalo na kung estudyante ka pa lang or working student ka pa lang. And then, so that's it. Minimum and maximum. There's no maximum amount that you can put into your MP2 savings, but the minimum is 500 pesos only. And another common question is, do you need to contribute monthly? So, we will be talking about flexible contribution. So, the answer for that is, I know you already know about it, or kung hindi nyo pa alam, it's actually no. It's flexible, meaning you can contribute monthly, quarterly, yearly, or even though lump sum, you can do that as well. So, kung meron ka mang alkansya, kasi I'm a fan of alkansya, and then yung mga envelope savings na yan, I'm a fan of it. So, kung meron ka lang extra, you can put money into it. So, pero dito sa MP2, it's the same. Para ka lang talaga nag-iipon. It's just that na naka-lock in siya ng 5 years. So, we will talk about that later on. So, let's say, I'll give you an example or simple computation. Okay. So, for example, I'm a working mom. So, 500 pesos ang ilalagay ko. If I contribute 500 pesos monthly, that's like 6,000 savings in a year, in 1 year. And then since naka-lock in nga siya for 5 years, so and then after 5 years, I'll get 30,000 in total contribution plus possible dividends. Okay, so the plus yun on top of it. So another example, so now let's say mas aggressive saver ka. So you want to save 1,000 pesos monthly. So that's 12 for 1 year, you'll get 12,000 per year, and then after 5 years you could get 60,000 total contributions plus possible dividends. And then, for very, very aggressive saver. So, yung tipong wala masyadong responsibility. You just, and then, tipong malakas kang kumita. Yan, may mga side hustle kayo. So, you decided to contribute like 5,000 per month. So, if you are more aggressive saver, let's say 5,000 monthly, that's 60,000 a year, and possibly after 5 years lock in, you'll get 300,000 pesos total contributions plus plus possible dividends. So, imagine, ang 5 years ngayon guys is sobrang bilis na lang. Especially para ka lang naguhulog ng sasakyan, ng monthly, yung loan car, yan. So, hindi mo siya talaga totally mapapansin yung 5 years na yan. Kasi yung mga iba, ang hindrance nila to save money, lalo na pag mga naka-lock in savings, kasi may maturity na 5 years, ganyan. So, parang, ang tagal nun, ganyan-ganyan. Pero hindi mo papapansin over time. 5 years is just, parang, it's just like a one snap. Ganun lang kabilis. So, imagine, kung nag-save ako from, at my age na first time ko magtatrabaho. And then, it depends pa yun na after 5 years, it depends pa yun sa'yo kung gusto mo pang i-continue for another 5 years. So, kung another 5 years, mas malaki na yun over time. So, guys, for me, best advice ko, wag yung pansinin yung years. Kasi, huwag niyong pansin, lalo na pag bata pa lang kayo. Depende yan sa age, guys. So, kung bata pa lang kayo, estudyante, or first time yung mag-work, or fresh grad kayo, huwag niyong pansinin yung years. Kasi mabilis lang talaga yan. See, this is just my friendly advice. Kasi, it's just, for me, it's a realization. Lalo na sa high cost of living dito sa Philippines, sobrang, for me, it's importante talaga mag-save. So, like what I've said earlier, there is a maturity period for savings, MP2 pag-ibig savings. So, another important thing, MP2 usually has a 5-year maturity period. So, after 5 years, you can usually withdraw your savings plus dividends. Pero pag, for example, you decided na i-withdraw yung funds mo within that period. As far as I know, you can still get the funds, pero yung pera mo lang na naipon mo, pero may mga charges yon, mga termination fee and other charges. So make sure that you can commit for 5 years payment or contributions para hindi kayo mag-pay ng mga fees if you decided to withdraw the funds within that period. Okay, so is it safe ba to enroll to MP2? One reason why many people are interested in MP2 is because it's government back, meaning to say under ng pag-ibig funds. So meaning to say government siya, guys. So pag nagsara ang pag-ibig or yung government natin, ano na mangyayari sa atin, di ba? So meaning to say it's stable company siya. So, hindi siya high risk na tipong may scam, ganyan. No, no, no. It's a government back under pag-ibig funds. So, but of course, it's still possible to do your own research, okay, and understand how it works before committing in savings, in putting money or funds in MP2 savings account. So, ito na nga tayo. So, honest thoughts. Ayan na naman tayo. Ito yung pinaka, my honest thoughts about MP2 savings. Personally and honestly, I think it's a good beginner-friendly savings account. Especially if you want to learn how to save, build discipline savings, build discipline savings habits, and especially watch your money grow over time. Ang sarap nun makita na nag-grow yung savings mo over time, and then lahat naman ng mga lahat naman tayo is we want to have like a financial freedom talaga. Anyway, so that's it for today's video. I hope this helped, and especially for beginners who are curious about Pag-IBIG MP2. And again, this video is for educational purposes only, not for financial advice. Okay, and if you enjoy practical adulting content and beginner friendly financial topics, so don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell para naman notify kayo sa next videos ko. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next vlog. Bye!